Hey, how's it going, everybody? Matt Modi here with OddsJam. In this video, just giving you my favorite anytime touchdown score bets for Thursday night football. So we got divisional rivalry game between the 49ers and the Seahawks. The 49ers just keep withstanding injury after losing Trey Lance in week 2 or 3, then lost Jimmy G 2 weeks ago, and they just lost Deebo Samuel last week. Doesn't matter, they keep on winning. The Seahawks are in the midst of a cold streak, having lost 3 of 4. All 3 of those losses against teams that currently have losing records, so tough L's for them to take. We'll see who can bounce back, but specifically for this video, talking about anytime touchdown score bets. So I have pulled up the odds here, completely free if you want to line shop and check the different odds for where different sportsbooks price anytime touchdown score, the players to score a touchdown. And of course, when you're looking through these, you kind of want to find the best value, right? You want to look for what sportsbook is offering the best value for each player. Now, I'll get it started right off the bat. Christian McCaffrey is obviously the most likely to score a touchdown. You're also paying for that. You're accepting minus 145 odds for him to score a touchdown as the best odds, which are on DraftKings. FanDuel isn't too far off, 10 cents higher at minus 155. And then here's where we start to see a little bit of value, right? Caesars at minus 245, PointsBet at minus 180. The Seahawks defense kind of has had an interesting season. They started off the year horrible. I mean, just awful. Worst defense in the league the first 5-6 weeks of the season. Then they had a really good stretch of games where their defense played incredible. They had some young players step up. But then recently, in this cold streak, their defense has been bad again, including last week against the Panthers where they just got torched. So while, yes, I do love McCaffrey to score, I probably wouldn't touch his odds on DraftKings or FanDuel aside from a parlay piece. If you have something that you want to parlay it with, then yeah, I think it's a great parlay piece. I probably wouldn't take it individually. So my favorite player to score on the Seahawks is Tyler Lockett at plus 200 at PointsBet. Now Lockett, I think, has scored in 6 straight games. At this point, has set a franchise record, scored in 6 straight games. Now, obviously, he has a very tough matchup. The 49ers have one of the best defenses, if not the best defense in the entire NFL. So he's got a tough matchup. But with how banged up the Seahawks running backs are, Kenneth Walker and DJ Dallas banged up. Maybe both will play on Thursday, but who knows if they'll be 100%, and who knows how much success Seattle will even have running the ball. So I think they're going to have to do it through the air, and Lockett has just been the best bet to score. And you're also getting an awesome value on him to score as well. So the odds, as I mentioned, PointsBet at plus 200. The average odds, which is in this column here, that OddsJam calculates, has it to be at about plus 170. And look at where other books are pricing it, right? Caesars, or I guess I should start with FanDuel, is close at plus 190. But then look at DraftKings and Caesars, plus 135 on DraftKings, plus 155 on Caesars, both pricing it significantly lower than what PointsBet is giving it to us at plus 200. Here is the value that you are looking for when you're betting anytime touchdown score bets. You want to place bets, and this isn't specific to anytime touchdown scores. It's with sports betting in general. But you want to find outliers across the majority of the sports books, which is exactly what we have here. So this is a pretty awesome play. Tyler Lockett to score plus 200 at PointsBet. He's my favorite bet on Seattle. My favorite bet on San Francisco. Another receiver, looking at Brandon Ayuk. And this is probably of the two, the even better value. Look at where Caesars prices it, plus 175. Look at where the other books price it. At a minimum, the closest book is PointsBet, 35 cents lower at plus 140. DraftKings at plus 130. FanDuel at plus 135. This plus 175 sticks out like a sore thumb. And Ayuk's been great this year. He was great with Jimmy G. He's even been good in limited sample size with Brock Purdy. He scored last week. He's a great intermediate target, which is where Purdy seems to be excelling. I am still admittedly skeptical that Brock Purdy will be able to keep this up, but he's proved me wrong for close to 2 games now. If we take the Dolphins game and then last week against against Tampa Bay, he's got an easier matchup against a worse defense in Seattle. Granted, this is being played in Seattle, but Seattle just lost at home last week to the Panthers. So the 12th man not showing up in that game. And this is just, again, an awesome value. So this is going to be my favorite play for the 49ers is Brandon Ayuk to score. And that's going to be it. So my favorite players are Tyler Lockett and Brandon Ayuk. And then, of course, to go chalk, Christian McCaffrey is a great bet to score, a good value at minus 145 at DraftKings. I just wouldn't accept those odds straight up. I would put that in a parlay, and that's all I got for you guys. So if you're tailing one of these two or adding McCaffrey to a parlay piece, comment and let me know. Would love to hear it. But that is all I got for you guys. So I appreciate you all watching, and have a good one.